Well, Pep Guardiola's return to Barcelona has been hinted on. Looks like all other clubs that think that they're going to be getting Pep Guardiola, Barcelona looks like they want to see him return at the Camp Nou to see it that obviously manages Barcelona and takes it back to where it was. Remember, he came in through to be the manager of Barcelona way back in 2009. I think 2009 after Rijkaard, Rijkaard, that manager, the Dutch manager, came in through to obviously find himself being knocked out by Man United in the semi-finals of 2008 of the Champions League, and Barcelona returned with a bang and revenged under Pep Guardiola the next season. In 2009, they went ahead to play with Man United, and they went ahead to beat a team that I support, that is Manchester United, by 2-0. Lionel Messi, and it was Lionel Messi, and is it Pedro? No, it was Lionel Messi and Puyo. Puyo scored the first goal, and Lionel Messi went ahead obviously score the second one to give Barcelona a win. So, smash the like button, comment and share. If you're really watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. The future of Xavi looks like it's also made clear at Barcelona, and the plan is huge by Laporte. Then we go to Unai Emery, the manager of Aston Villa, is going to obviously renew his contract at Aston Villa. So you now know what that means. He's really one of those that is really well convinced with the situation at Aston Villa. So continue to subscribe to this channel because we want to hit 21,000 subscribers, and we are left with 160 subscribers. So let's continue to subscribe to see that by at least the end of today we're gonna obviously hit 20,900 subscribers, such that for the remaining days to end this week we will be through to hitting the magic number. And we have another story coming in through from Bernardo Silva. He has also gone ahead and really broken silence on the penalty. He went ahead obviously miss when they're being knocked out by Real Madrid in there for you. So we thank God for the gift of life, the Muslims, Barakallahu fikum, and let's get started into this story. Let's dig deep into it. FC Barcelona know the contracts of Pep Guardiola, Luis Enrique and Mikel Arteta expire in 2025. One of the options is for Xavi to conquer for 1 year and then to continue for 1 year, and then for Barcelona to hire one of them for free next year. So I want to really first knock out two, and I really show you that the target is Pep Guardiola. When you look at FC Barcelona, looking at Luis Enrique, who was once their manager, doing great at PSG. He went ahead to win them a treble. I think, was it in 2015, where they went ahead to beat Juventus in the finals of the UEFA Champions League. A Juventus that had Paul Pogba, Pirlo, Carlos Tevez. Yeah, it was really a very good side. But I tell you, Barcelona had the best three forwards in the world: Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez, and Neymar. And behind them, there was Iniesta and Xavi and Sergio Busquets. So there is no way they could obviously come close to really getting close. And that team went ahead to win that game by 3 goals, I think, to 0 in the final. They had the best right back by then. That was Dani Alves. So it shows you how good they are. Now, out of the 3 managers, they've gone ahead to hint on 2 have worked with Barcelona, and 1 was there in the academy and he failed to graduate to get into the first team. That's why he went to PSG, Rangers, and then Everton, and then he went to Aston. That is Mikel Arteta. Now, for Mikel Arteta, I don't think that he plans to quit the side of Arsenal soon. I tell you, for Barcelona, if you are Arteta and you are having 4 years without winning a league or a Champions League, you get a sack. So I don't think Mikel Arteta is that stupid to obviously leave a side that is going to obviously appreciate his works ever since he came in through in December of 2022 to leave to go to play on my side of Barcelona, where he knows that that is always vulnerable. For Enrique, I think he has been given all the authority at PSG with the hierarchy to really build a new club. And when you look at that new team he has gone ahead to build, it's really young. In 2025, I don't think he'll be like, I want to go back to Barcelona, because he was disrespected there and they never gave him what he wanted, because he had gone ahead to see to it that he managed that team very well to winning a Champions League, the La Ligas, you understand? But he was really not seen as the right guy to continue winning. But when you look at other teams like in Valverde that came in through Coleman, they've been struggling. Even Xavi has gone ahead to struggle. But the beauty of Xavi is Xavi has come out to win the league. You get? He has come out to win the league. But this season, things have been not going on okay. So for me, I really get off the list Mikel Arteta and Enrique. They are nowhere going to Barcelona, because they are well versed with what happens at Barcelona. That's what happens at Barcelona, and they wouldn't really leave the jobs where they feel like they are treasured most and go to Barcelona. But for a person who has a lot to change and really be going to Barcelona is Pep Guardiola. Recently, he was asked about Barcelona. He said, anything that Barcelona want, I'll give. That's why he went ahead, obviously, loan Cancelo to Barcelona. Yet Arsenal was willing to obviously cash huge monies for him. So for Pep Guardiola, with his contract running down in 2025, people have gone ahead to think that that might be his last season at Man City, to pave way for new managers to come in through and manage the side of City. So Barcelona are like, let's give Xavi one more year, because Xavi had gone ahead to make a communication to his players that he's going to get off Barcelona's managerial job after the after this season comes to an end. But it looks like Laporte is trying to convince Xavi to stay, because he feels like there is no right manager to get on the market to come in and really manage Barcelona. The Hans Flick of this world have been turned down. Zidane cannot manage Barcelona because he is a manager who went ahead to see to it that he manages Real Madrid and played for Real Madrid, so he can't do that. Managing a team for his rivals. Just can't imagine how fans of Real Madrid will feel, because he's one of those Galacticos that those people feel that he's really great. Now, for me, I think the only option is Pep Guardiola. And when you get in a new manager in the summer of 2024, that means you're going to give him a new contract. And there is something being said that he's going to be really got in Barcelona on a free, and they don't want to spend money to recruit a manager because of the financial problems they're really having. But there's a very huge question about Pep Guardiola on how they'll obviously facilitate his team, because at Man City, they've gone ahead to give him everything he wanted. He has gone ahead to deliver. And however good he is, and when you look at the youngsters that Barcelona are really having, I don't think that Pep can come in through and really compete with that team. He needs some good, experienced players that can come in through and do the needful. Will he walk away with some from Barcelona, from Man City, like Bernardo Silva, who wants to obviously join the side of Barcelona? Maybe Rodri will cross from Man City to Barcelona and put in a transfer request. I don't know. But all I know is that Pep Guardiola might be the next coach of Barcelona, because he's really that good. And I know that he's the best manager in the world. And we look at the talent at Barcelona, the youngsters there, Pedri, Gavi, Baldi, Kabassi, Lamine Yamal. So it shows you exactly that they're really having a very huge young squad. And you know how this guy is going to hit to prove himself one of the most managers to improve players at that age. Then Roger, Tolero, and Ferran Martinez have told us that confirmed Xavi is now reconsidering his decision to leave. He's open to continuing for next season. A meeting has been called soon. So I think Xavi went ahead and sweared upon the living God that even if they win the Champions League, he's not going to be the manager of Barcelona. So, looks like Barcelona are really waiting for the best of the market, and they're trying to convince him to sit that he stays to get them the best of the ship that they really have. Because as it stands, Barcelona wants a manager who is really reputable and can really take them back to winning ways. And they've been linked to Xavi, they've been linked to Enrique, Hans Flick, Pep Guardiola, and very many others. But I tell you, what, they want the best of the best, and they want the creme de la creme. And looks like they have a belief that this manager is not gonna really continue with Man City in 2025. That is it. So wait and see how Pep Guardiola makes a decision, because it's all up to him on whether he wants to return to Barcelona in 2025 or not. But it looks like there is a very huge chance for him to join Barcelona or to return to Barcelona in the summer of 2025. Now, apart from Barcelona also strengthening their managerial part and really looking in for a manager, teams that really have managers that are really performing very well have gone ahead to continue to put up a fight to see to it that they keep their managers for some long time. And David Austin has gone ahead to drop an exclusive that Unai Emery has committed his future to Aston Villa by extending contract as a boss until 2027. Spaniard happy at Aston Villa, and club intend to sit down in the summer to prolong deal further. Owners see 52-year-old becoming their version of Sir Alex Ferguson. So, when you look at Aston Villa, right, I think they're going to be playing the Champions League next season. They just need one win to obviously qualify to play in the Champions League. And to play in the Champions League, all you need are 70 points. And I think they are 4 points off that ilk. And we understand that he is really a very good manager, and he has gone ahead, obviously, take the team of Aston Villa to the semis of the UEFA Conference League, and they're really playing. Is it Olympiacos? Is it Ghent? Some of the team there, and you never know, he might clinch that trophy in a nick of time. So, Unai Emery came in through in the Premier League for the very first time. He managed Arsenal. He failed and he got sacked. But I all know why he failed, because he never had a very competent board like Arteta is really having. Then he went back to Villarreal, and then after Aston Villa went ahead, obviously signed him and came in through and really said, all right, let me make wonders. And this season, he has gone ahead to put in a shift. His team is really annihilating big teams. And you remember, I think last weekend, but one, they went ahead obviously annihilate a side of Arsenal. 2-0. Aston Villa beating Arsenal, one of the best teams in the league, to meet annihilation. Though it never rained goals, but 2-0 was really a very good result. He's going to hit to show his capability. That's why Aston Villa is going to hit obviously extend his contract until 2027, and they're trying to sit again in the summer to revise it and really sit in the add in more and more and more. And for a manager in the Premier League, managing in one of the toughest leagues in the world, you just have to really understand that you are that good to obviously be given that praise. Then lastly, it's Bernardo Silva, one of those players that expected to obviously go to the side of Barcelona in the summer, has said the following on his penalty missed when they're playing against Real Madrid. I had two options. One of the sides Olmedo, I was waiting. I wanted to be second, third to see the goalkeeper. He moved early. That's why I thought Mido was good in moments of pressure. Keepers 99% move. So he's explaining to us as to why he really had divided thoughts when he was taking that penalty. That's why it was hard for him to obviously bury it in the back of the net. But he missed out on that penalty. Him and Kovacic were responsible for City getting out of the Champions League. And I tell you, if they went ahead to go past Real Madrid, I don't see any team in the Champions League that would have gone ahead to stop this team of the team of Man City. But good They're knocked out. No reason for the treble in the final of the FA Cup. They are playing Manchester United. So, guys, your thoughts on Pep Guardiola's return to Barcelona are welcome in the comment section below. What do you make about Bernardo Silva? And what do you make about Unai Emery coming in to obviously extend his contract at Aston Villa for a very longest period of time possible? I sign out. Muslims, Barakallahu fikum to Christians, recover you all in the precious blood of Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.